It's Grace. I'm going to do a video that was actually requested on my Facebook page, I believe, that I never really would have thought about doing, but a lot of people said that they wanted to see it, so I'm excited to film it because I love makeup. And probably from the title of this you can tell that it's a makeup tutorial, kind of. I'm not a professional, I'm not a makeup artist, and I'm not like a beauty guru, but I love watching those kinds of videos and I love makeup. I'm a musician, obviously, if you've seen any of the other videos on my channel. So this is kind of something I sort of know about, which is makeup you wear on stage. I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and show you what I do. Dry skin, so I always start with moisturizer, and I just use the Garnier Moisture Renew Refreshing Gel Cream for dry skin. I already put this on, but okay, so now for the actual makeup. So I start with Smashbox Photo Finish, which I love. Sorry, I'm like not used to using a viewfinder, and I have the viewfinder over here, and I'm always like, oh, it's my face. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I really like this because especially when you're playing a show, usually I'll play like a 2-hour show or something, like I want my makeup to stay on, and plus there's usually lights and it's hot, and you know, it's not great conditions for like long wearing makeup, so I find that primer is really good, and I usually use this at night, which is when I usually am playing shows, so yeah. So I just take like a weensy bit on my finger. Weensy? That's not a word, is it? Is it? Anyway, and I just put that over my face. Also, I sort of have a little more of an edgy style, which some people might not like, so this is definitely just gonna be my style makeup. It's not gonna be for everyone. Okay, so I like to start out with foundation. This is not at all what I do every day. This is just my stage face kind of thing. But for every day, I don't even wear foundation. I just wear some BB cream. So this is the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. And I have mine in medium beige. This is a good color for me because my skin's a little bit yellow. So, and this makeup is a little bit yellow. So that's what I use. I just like to use my fingers. I feel a lot more confident actually when I don't wear a lot of makeup. I'm not sure why. I used to feel better when I wore more makeup because I guess my skin was not clear and stuff, but yeah, I always just feel better because I feel like anytime I wear a lot of makeup, it looks like I'm trying really hard, and I think that's like kind of worse looking than any bare face I could be wearing, so. But again, for stage or performing, this is really good. And I always get some down my neck, which is what you're supposed to do so that it all matches. So next I like to use concealer. I think this is by e.l.f. I use the color Light, so I just put some of that under my eyes, like around here. I just think it looks nice. Alright, so I just put concealer on any dark spots that still show through. There's always dark spots on my face that show through no matter how much foundation I put on. I don't really get it, but that's just how it be, you know. Okay, so that's my face with foundation and concealer on. My next step, my bronzer, which is not an actual bronzer. It's foundation, and it's just a really dark shade of foundation. It doesn't look super dark actually in this lighting, I don't know why, but actually it looks a lot like my skin tone. That's awkward, but I promise it's not. So I always just put a little bit of this on my ring finger, and I have a really round face, so it's always been super hard for me to like figure out how to contour, but this method tends to just work best for me. So I just sort of like find where my cheekbones are, and I just dab it like right below my cheekbones, and there you go. Same thing. It's always harder for me to do this side for some reason. Don't know why. So then I just take a beauty blender. I love this. This is like one of my favorite products. I get it a little bit wet, and then I just like blend this. So it's just like a little bit of contour because again, I have a really round face, which I don't mind. I kind of like it, but I always like to just give my cheeks a little bit more shape, and I think that helps a lot. So next I like to take my NYC Sunny bronzer. This is something that people on YouTube talk about all the time. I just take a little bit of it And I just kind of like put it, I'm not very good at this. I feel like it just makes it more blendy. And then I blend some like down, like near my jaw and my forehead. So that is that. Next, I usually do blush. What blush am I gonna use? For stage, I really like to use my NYX, I think this is called Pinky, yeah. My NYX Pinky blush. It's really pretty. It's like a hot pink, which isn't necessarily something I'd wear every day, but I definitely like it for being on stage. So I just put this like on the apples of my cheeks and I bring it back. And I think it looks really nice. Yay! Okay, so we are moving here. The next thing I like to do is highlight. I like to use this eyeshadow by e.l.f. and it's in the color Buttercream. It's literally just like a yellow. It's just a shimmery yellow. And I just feel like this goes really well with my skin because I have a lot of yellow undertones in my skin. So it just looks very natural on me. So I always put it just right here, like at the top of my cheekbones. That was weird. Cheekbones. I just put some down my nose a little bit. And I always put some around my mouth. So I go like this. And I think that looks nice. I usually like to keep my eyeshadow kind of simple because I don't know, I just like to. I usually will just do like a black kind of thing because I feel like that just looks good and like dramatic on stage. And I really like black eyeshadow. A lot of people are like scared of it or think it looks weird, but I think it looks really cool. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. My favorite black eyeshadow is actually by Wet n Wild, and I have it in like a single too. It's just a matte black. It's really nice, so I'm just gonna put that, oh, another important step, priming your eye. So especially for stage makeup, it's really important to make sure that your makeup's gonna stay. So I'm using Urban Decay Primer Potion on my eyes, just to make sure that the eyeshadow I put on doesn't move. Makeup tends to just slip right off of my eyes, especially dark makeup, so I don't know. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the black eyeshadow. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, there we go. And I'm just gonna like put it across my lash line. I'm just taking this kind of brush. It's like an angled kind of fluffy brush. I just go like that, basically, and it looks like that. I do it at kind of an angle, almost like a very miniature cat eye. And then I just take the same brush and I just blend it a little bit. So you should have something like that by the time you're done blending it. And then I just like to take some kind of brush. I'm great at this. Some kind of brush. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna use this color, this just sort of peachy color, and I'm just gonna put it on my eyelid. Like that. And I'm gonna go back in with the black. I'm just gonna sort of replace that. I love black eyeshadow, I think it rocks. Okay. Next, I'm going to use an eyeliner. I'm just using this Almay liquid liner. I don't use liquid liner. I don't use liquid liner that often, but I always use it when I'm gonna be on stage. So I just kind of like drag it across my lash line, and I feel like it just makes this a little darker. That's pretty much all I do for eyeshadow. I don't like to put anything down here because I feel like it just really closes my eyes in, like it makes them look really sunken. So I tend to like to use a pencil with a little bit of like a metallic color in it. So I'm gonna use this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Iced Mocha, and I'm just gonna use it like on the very outer area, just so that there's something down there, but I really don't like to put black or anything, because it just closes my eyes in way too much. So then I just kind of smudge it around until I like how it looks, which I I like how that looks. Okay, so my next step is going to be my eyebrows, which might be one of my favorite features of myself because I just really like bold eyebrows. So I always take a little brush thing and I just brush them up and over. And then I just take this little eyeshadow duo thing. It's by Estee Lauder, actually, or it's Tom Ford Estee Lauder collection. And this was actually, I think, a Christmas gift from one of my best guy friends a really long time ago. I'm pretty sure his mom bought it though. Hi Marshall. And I love this. I use it every single day, so it was a great purchase. But I just use this like dark brown color. I take a little brush like this, and then I just sort of trace the, whoops. Don't do that. Trace the bottom of my eyebrow. And then fill in the end part. And then I always go like this, kind of, to fill in the inner part. So that's pretty much what I do for that. And then I always just go back in with the little brush thing and brush through them again. And I like really, really bold eyebrows. Not everybody likes that, but I definitely do. So my next step is always mascara, and this is my favorite mascara. It's the Maybelline The Falsies Flared Volume Express Mascara in Blackest Black. Bottom lashes a little bit. I like to highlight like the inner corners of my eyes. I don't like to highlight under my brow bone really. I feel like it just looks weird on me, like it looks a little drag queeny. I think it looks really good on other people. I just don't know why I don't think it looks good on me. So I'm just taking this little Sephora single color. It's in the shade Peach Beige, number 13. And I just take a little bit of my finger and I just press it into the inner part of my eye. I think that looks really cool. And it kind of matches my nail polish. That's fun. This is by Victoria's Secret. I forget the name, but I'll write it in the description box if anybody's curious. Okay, so that's what that looks like. So this is my whole face and my eyes done. So now it's lip time. I think I'll use the bright lipstick today because on stage is like the only place I wear it, so I might as well do it now. This is just by Sephora, and oh, what color is it? Oh, it's called Lip Attitude Chic. I don't know which part of that is the name or the style of the lipstick, but anyway, I love it. It's like this bright fuchsia purpley color. Yay, I love that. So then the last step is just to use a finishing spray. So this is my NYX Dewy Finish long-lasting setting spray, and I just spritz that on a few times, and that's pretty much it. So it's pretty easy. I mean, I don't have any like secrets necessarily. This is pretty much what I wear every time I go on stage. Some variation of this. Sometimes I wear nude lips though, but I just thought it would be fun to wear this because the stage is the only place I really wear this lipstick, so I thought it would be fun to do. I'm not somebody who wears super dramatic makeup on a day-to-day basis, so for me this is dramatic makeup. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what other kinds of videos you want me to make because I don't know if you saw one of my previous videos, but I'm starting to just sort of branch out on this channel. I'm still of course going to do covers and original songs and music stuff, but pretty much everything I'm going to do on this channel is still going to be music related. Like this is my, you know, stage makeup for when I'm performing music, so there's always going to be some sort of tie there, usually. I also really love to do like cooking and stuff like that, so I want to do more of those videos. I'll try pretty much any type of video if you guys want to see it, so just let me know what kinds of things you want to see. So that's about it. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll see you soon.